Yeah. All right, let's get funky, like a monkey. So, hello, welcome. This is the, what is your tag team? The Silk and Milk Connection?
We're the Silk Express.
The Silk Express.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You've seen us in the game.
Yeah. Our goal is to get so good that one day we're immortalized as a statue like these legends here. Macho Man, Andre the Giant, Jake the Snake.
Oh, wow. That's a whole statue to Macho Man.
That's it. Oh, yeah, one of several.
At this point, we're just like super fans. They get real silky.
That's true.
So they're not just statues, they're like full-on toys.
They're like shrines to these guys that everyone comes to pay homage and tribute to.
That's amazing.
So they're all built on these like legendary, folks who built the wrestling industry. So in each city, in each area, there's these huge monuments that kind of pay homage to what they brought in and kind of who they are. So there's some autobiographical components.
Yep.
Also just a lot of just wrestling fun, super fandom. And I think that's really what WrestleQuest is based on. We're all wrestling fans first, whether you're DDP or the Silk Express.
Yep. That's what when I'm looking through it and I see the design decision is not just to make a statue, but to make a toy statue. That's a lot of love.
When we were talking about conceptualizing the game, we realized that a lot of people's first wrestle memories weren't necessarily watching it on TV, but it was more playing the games and then playing with the action figures.
Yep.
So we really lean into that, and everyone in the game is some type of toy. So you can see the articulated joints and whatnot. And
yeah, the crowd too.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very unique aesthetic for the game.
Yeah. So this way, like, if you...
It's also allowed us to do things. So, we kind of evoke that idea of being a kid and having a Macho Man figure, but maybe not another wrestler. So you sub in, a G.I. Joe or a stuffed animal or whatever. So that's how we get here to Stone Age Steve Cotton, the dinosaur.
Oh my God, it's a stuffed dinosaur. Oh, that's beautiful. No way, Macho Man. Forfeit the match. Okay, so there's not. WrestleQuest, we're kind of putting the cart before the horse here. WrestleQuest is an RPG about wrestling.
Yep, it's the world's first pro wrestling RPG. And our goal with the design was to take the classic JRPG formula and then just WrestleFi everything to kind of update it, make it a little bit more interesting, and remove some of the pain points. So you play as Randy Santos here, who has grown up watching Macho Man on TV and is inspired to enter the world of pro wrestling. And his deal is that he exists in constant kayfabe, where wrestling is real to him. Other people realize it's scripted, but not to him. He has this pure, innocent relationship with it. And his goal is to become a champion, a hero, like the people he's watched. But as you play, the challenge becomes: can he do that on his own terms without compromising himself? Can he do it without losing his soul, really?
Wow. No, that's really cool. They're talking about counterfeit toys and just the little touches here that are really charming.
Toy Story meets Lord of the Rings, but through wrestling.
Amen.
As someone who also just mostly looks at everything through wrestling, this is, this seems right. This is normal.
We've been saying recently that every genre of game could be WrestleFi. We went through a number of publishers too that said no, that there was no market fit for this because wrestling's very blue collar and RPGs like a very high thinking, deep progression, character agency genre. And it really wasn't until Skybound that someone really saw the alignment. And now, the last year, it's pretty obvious because wrestling and RPGs are both so founded upon these amazing characters and stories. That's really what makes both of them great.
And we're in a wrestling renaissance right now.
Absolutely.
WrestleSons.
Yeah. It's so crazy with everything going on with all the different promotions and major ones. It's a great time.
We even got booked.
Oh yeah, it's true. Silk Express,
crazy.
Silk Express got booked?
Yeah, we're cutting cameos for people. We're telling people happy birthday.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, this is booking, right?
Yeah, in a way, Roving wrestlers.
That's it.
Robin and globin.
Rubbing around the globin. Silking and milking all over PAX.
All right. Let's practice our strikes. So we're on the right.
Yep.
And we're going to attack brutal hands on the left.
So this is like the first layer here where we added in these time button presses, right? And that's just the first. Again, because it's about taking that classic turn-based formula, which I love, and then making make it a little bit more engaging, interactive, keep you on your toes.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. Most wrestling video games are about some kind of like simulation,
right,
or simulacra, and this is not that.
Nope.
This is what I would expect all video games to be able to do, is, you know, become wrestling in lexicon, not in execution.
Yeah.
And so like, you could WrestleQuest any game, and now you're just like, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
It's kind of like JRPGs like needed this. Like they needed something to like update that formula, and honestly, adding all the flair and spice from wrestling is really what did it. Like bouncing enemies off the ropes. The hype meter here as a measure of how engaged the audience is. So if you come in and like a normal RPG, you can just spam the attack button to get through.
Right.
If you do that in WrestleQuest, the audience will get bored, and this meter will drain out. When that happens, your enemies get stronger. So you got to come in and approach battles with a little more strategy and showmanship.
You can't just have one optimal strategy.
Exactly.
You have to have a couple.
You got to mix it up.
Oh, I bounced off the ropes, got him in a kick.
We just kept mixing and fixing until the recipe felt right.
Yeah.
Those brutal hands. Remember those plushy fingers?
Oh yeah. The foam slot.
The original Incredible Hulk hands.
True.
All right, this guy looks weak. They're done.
Let's send them to the mat.
Unlike an RPG, you know, the RPG is when the health bar depletes. That's the end of the RPG.
That's it. Here, because it's wrestling, you gotta take it one step further and go for the 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Wrestling or wrestling?
Well, you know, wrestling is what my grandfather did, you know. So some people say it's sports entertainment, but that's not us.
Granddaddy Silk.
That's it.
old Papa Silk. 1, 2, 3. Oh, with the time, that's nice.
And see, had you missed that, he would kick out and get back with HP restored.
Of course, of course. Oh, that's sick. That's really neat. And it's all under gimmicks, so your magic abilities, or,
exactly,
you know, what your secondary non-attacks would be gimmicks.
All wrestling based, yep. Wrestling or toy based. There's a few characters that are more toy than wrestler.
New gimmick, teacher appreciation.
That's actually a tag team you get later with the lady.
God, I like their face is so cool.
He's sort of between gimmicks. He's not sure if he wants to go goth or be like a surfer guy, so you're here to help him out with some face paint decisions.
We're halfway between stings. I see it and I love it.
Yep.
I live that life. I feel like every day I wake up and I'm like, are we surfer or are we goth today? I don't know.
Are we surfing or are we gothin' boys?
So I gotta go to the paint shop?
Yep, you gotta go to the face paint store down there. Pick up a special delivery.
Face to face.
You're jumping right in. Thank you.
Okay, oh, there's little footprints leading in there.
That's it. So these guys are the Wrestle Raiders, and they're a cult that worships the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, the Legion of Doom.
Okay.
And they're in this kind of like wastelandy Mad Max style area. And they're raiding this shop to get some supplies for their warlords.
As they do.
All right, and we have free ability, free to just do whatever we want now. Cool. Let's try a south of the border stunner. So we're starting out with RPG-wise. We are starting out with damage nearing the hundreds. How does that scale up over the course of the game?
It doesn't go past like the normal things you would expect, where it maxes out at 999, 4 digits.
Yeah.
So we were talking about how it's wrestling, so maybe it should go up to 5 or 6. But that many digits on screen, you start to lose track.
I haven't had track in 3 years.
Oh, the referee just jumped in.
He's a swooper.
Swooper and a slider.
Woo! Yeah, they just slipped right out.
Yeah.
Zach, how many gallons of baby oil have we consumed
in the creation of WrestleQuest? That's a good question because we are method developers. So we've been like oiling up every day.
Slipping through my chair. I've been through like 6 chairs.
Yeah, our chair budget's astronomical.
You should see how many got broken.
So here's another thing we've WrestleFied, not just combat, but every part of the RPG genre where instead of locked doors and keys, there's these tables that block your way. And you know there's only one way through a table, right?
I've got to find an opponent.
That's right, you got to find a token that'll summon an NPC that you can throw through the table.
So go that gut.
So I've busted them through the table.
Yep, that's how you unlock a door here in WrestleQuest.
Okay, and here's our boss fight of sorts. Let's try and start with a taunt. Do a wiggle.
So that's the thing too, is a lot of RPGs have like one static frame for their character, you know, and then maybe like an attack, but we have, everything's animated, every attack, every ability.
Everything's moving. The crowd is moving.
Right.
Everything but the ring is moving.
Tons and tons of pixel art animation, like hundreds of thousands of frames.
Wow. That's a huge amount of work.
It is, but wrestling is so physical and theatrical with, you know, the acrobatics and whatnot that to kind of take that out of the combat, it would have been such a letdown.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
No!
You're getting low.
I am getting low. Let's see if we can
turn it around here.
Use some items or something. Yeah.
Go for that duct tape. Yeah, there you go.
That's the one we started out with.
Big duct tape. That'll fix everything.
We're trying to get the volume up. You guys play it. Such a great sound. Oh yeah.
All right, they're down.
And then it's gonna show.
Let's see if we can pin it in one go. Come on, ref.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's fun when you progress and you just start switching characters.
Clean.
Nice.
Clean in the middle of the ring.
Win.
And then yeah, if you get like
no dusty finish, just got the job done. So yeah, that means that implies that there's a lot of different ways you can end a match.
Yep.
Is there going to be other like formats, like tag team types of?
Oh yeah, there's tag team matches. There's a Royal Rumble. There's our version of a ladder match, which is very toy based, which I don't want to spoil. But yeah, we do all the theme matches.
All right, let's go see Johnny Stretch. And weapons. God.
Yeah.
A lot of weapons.
Oh yeah. So
are those things that we're carrying with us as inventory items, or are those things
like,
that we can find around the ring?
Yeah, you find them around in dungeons and stuff like that, you know, or buy them from towns, and it's a lot of it's action figure parts, a lot of it's like obviously wrestling based.
Yep.
And some of the other characters have a gimmick. Like one has a hockey gimmick, so he uses different hockey sticks. So.
Quest complete.
That's it. It's a good way to end right there.
Do it for a hot dog and a handshake.
Yeah, like I didn't want to put that
There's Randy Santos praying to Macho Man, and this is where he's inspired to become Muchacho Man. This is
Macho Muchacho. Wow. Oh, that's such a lovely ending. That gives me chills. Just
good spot.
Sweet.
Very good.
funny part. Yeah, so this is like trash talk.
So hey, thanks for playing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
There to fight this guy.
What can I expect out of WrestleQuest? When's it coming out?
Early next year is our target. Yeah.
Early next year, and what's it on?
It's going to be on PC and all major platforms.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah,
You're making it look easy when it looks like so much work involved in this.
It has been. It's been a labor of love. I mean, we're all wrestling fans first, and it's really our love letter to both that classic era of wrestling and also that classic era of RPGs. So.
The road to wrestling immortality is paved with slamtastic strikes, high-flying gimmicks, and devastating tag team combos. If you want to walk in the footsteps of legends, you'll need to master the art of WrestleQuest combat. Use your strikes and powerful items to soften up your opponents, then build your hype meter to unleash signature gimmicks. Or take them down with tag team combos that change with your party. Gather your party and prepare for WrestleQuest!